If you guys knew me personally, you know how much this car means to me. I cannot believe that this is mine. This is a holy grail. Yo, what is good everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something special, a little bit different. So today we have a supercar mystery box. Now this is the mystery box right here. If you guys don't know what this means, I wanted to do a unique way to reveal my new car. Now you guys obviously on this channel we talk about sneakers, clothing, hype beasts, mystery boxes, all kinds of stuff. That's what we typically do, but sometimes I like to let you guys in a little bit more of my life, whether it be with my relationship, with me getting engaged, or when I get new things like a car, because cars have been an interest of mine for a very long time. Now if you guys do not know, I'm not just a YouTuber spending a lot of money on a car just for no reason. I've been into cars before I even started posting fast videos on YouTube. Like I even throw it up on the screen. Here's me working on a race car. Here's me posing in front of another car. I used to go to car meets. I used to be very involved. I'm gonna get into that a little bit more when we reveal the actual car and everything. Right here's the box that ultimately holds the keys to my new car, and there's gonna be a little bit of a journey along the way to just kind of hold off and make you guys wait a little bit to kind of see the process. I recorded me going through and talking to the dealerships and going through test driving cars, yada yada. I filmed all of that because I wanted to bring you guys along for this process. If you guys don't know what car I own right now, it's a BMW M4. Hold on, let me show you. Here is my BMW M4 right here. You guys can see got a few little modifications on it. We got some wheels, we got some exhaust. So I have modified this a good bit, just mainly cosmetic things. It's like a lip, suspension, whatever, nothing crazy. Black on black, got the nice M badge, carbon fiber. So I do tease this car pretty frequently throughout my videos just because I like to show you guys a little bit more of the insight on little parts of my life, because I know a lot of it is about sneakers, fashion, and mystery boxes. And I try to, like, when I go out, I'll show you guys the car, me like accelerating, whatever you guys can hear, because that's kind of like my hobby outside of like sneakers and clothing that I like to kind of indulge in. Like I said, I did record throughout the day the different processes of me talking to the banks, talking to the car dealerships, picking out different cars and kind of why I went this route. So I'm going to be documenting that and showing you guys throughout this whole process that leads up to the car. There might be some things about cars in here that a lot of you guys might not, you know, relate to because you like sneakers and stuff, but I think it's pretty interesting. I want to go through the history of the different cars that I've owned, why I'm into cars, and I feel like it relates to kind of fashion and stuff because a lot of people who like sneakers like cars, different things like that. Even like Sean Witherspoon, he just bought a BMW i8. He traded in his BMW M3, which is kind of convenient where I'm trading in a BMW at the same time. But right now I want you guys to leave a comment what car you think it is going to be. I've been teasing this on my Instagram and letting you guys know that I'm getting a new car, and a lot of you guys have made some guesses. Some people were right, a lot of people were wrong. What do you think? I'm gonna get a Tesla, I'm gonna get a Mercedes, I'm gonna get a BMW. Like, what do you guys think I'm gonna be getting? Of course, we are still doing giveaways on this channel that have to do with hype beastness. If you guys don't know, these are the off-white Volk lows. We're giving these away to you guys. These shoes right here go for $200 to $300 on StockX. So you guys can go ahead and get this pair. If it's your size 8.5, you can sell them. You can make $200 to $300. All you have to do for that giveaway is you have to 1, subscribe to the channel, 2, comment down below, and then 3, follow me on Instagram. Now that is tracked through the top link in the description called gleam.io, so you guys can keep up with it. I think we have 1 week left until the giveaway ends. Without further ado, I am so excited. We have a little bit of time on the clock, and then we're gonna go pick up the car. I'm gonna give a shout out to the dealer that I'm going to because they've been so helpful in this whole process and made this very easy. Huge ups to him. This is actually the biggest dealer for this specific car in the state, so he knows what he's talking about. Let's go ahead, roll it back, show you guys this monumentous moment, because I honestly did not think that this was gonna happen. I did not think that I would be able to purchase a car like this. I know that I have my BMW and that's an expensive car and I'm very thankful for it, but this is something that I just really did not think would be possible, and I'm so excited. Just, if you guys are into cars, this car, you know, is one of the ultimate car. This is what they would call in sneakers a holy grail. So it is the morning of February 19th right now, and excuse me, I'm about to go on. I don't even know how my hair looks. So I'm going on right now to go ahead and apply for the new car. I'm trying to make a video on it. If you got, you know, if you guys are seeing this, obviously everything goes through. Right now I'm going to apply for the loan, and I've already gone through. I've talked to insurance. I've done all that so far and figured all that out. Right now I just got to go through and do that. And so the shop that owns the car, the dealership, they are going out of town today and come back Friday. But I'm trying to apply and everything now, and we'll get everything sorted out throughout that time. And I've already got a rough estimate about everything and how much I'm going to be paying. So I'm pretty excited about that. A lot of you guys watching this might be wondering, why am I getting rid of my M4, which I kind of want to explain a little bit later when I'm driving the new car, if everything goes through. With car things, some things just don't happen. You know, sometimes it, you know, a bump on the road happens and something in the deal doesn't plan out, or you just don't expect something. But this guy's very straightforward. From what I've known, he's like the #1 dealer of this car in in Georgia. He knows all the information. So I've been doing a lot of research and I'm very excited. Actually, I just made some biscuits, so I'm gonna call my place where I'm gonna be financing the car, make sure everything is squared away. So I just made some biscuits for breakfast. No, it's not that healthy, but I saw these in the fridge and I was like, you know what, Let's make some biscuits. And now we're gonna go ahead and get this done. Hearing this, been on this phone call for 30 minutes. Prior was another 30 minutes. Just send in all the information for the financing, and then if I get approved, which I think I should be good, then we got it. Still on the phone an hour later, but I had to send over some documents for approving my income and all that. Still waiting, hour and 5 minutes in the phone call. Still trying to do some work. I'm doing this thumbnail for this video I'm posting today while I'm doing this. It's Wednesday now, and yesterday was when I talked to lenders. I talked on the phone for probably 3-4 hours total with the different lenders. So when you do YouTube, your income is very different from most because it's not like a secure job, and with that income, I get paid tax-free, so I have to kind of show a lot of different ways of how I'm making income and to prove that I make enough money to afford what I want to buy. There's obviously the option to buy the car in full, but I've been raised teachings of my father and whatnot, not to put my full eggs in a basket. You know, this isn't going to be a brand new car, but typically when you pay full price for a car, that is a depreciating asset, so you're instantly going to be losing money on that the more and more you drive it. So if I pay full cash for it, I'm just going to be losing that money initially, whereas if I put down a nice lump sum of money and I do monthly payments, if I want to get out of the car, I can. I'm not worried about losing as much money as if I were to pay full cash. Now, I think there's benefits to both, but for this particular instance, I feel more comfortable doing the monthly payment. So I have to go ahead and go through financing, and I have to kind of show my income. Now, I talked to them for a while yesterday. They wanted to have a little bit of extra time to go ahead and review everything just so that they're confident in where they're putting their money and lending out money. So they told me to call back this morning, and I'm just a very impatient person when it comes to things like this. Tried to learn over the years. My dad has tried to instill it in me that you need to be patient and not be emotional when making large purchases like this, because things could go wrong. Maybe they just don't approve it. You don't want to be all upset about that. At the end of the day, it is still a car, and there'll be another car. I've been learning to be more patient, less emotional with purchases, and just be more straightforward about it. Take my time, not just see something and want to buy it. So I'm doing a lot of research, doing a lot of different research on this car, if it's gonna be the right one for me. I've drove it a couple times, figuring all that out. So I'm at the point where now I feel like that's where I want to be at, and I'm financially in the spot to be able to do this comfortably, and I'll actually be saving money monthly compared to my last car. Back on the phone with the whole thing, there's like an underwriting team. He's got to figure out exactly what they need because there's still some really weird notes on there, and going back and forth. So I'm probably gonna be on hold for another 15 minutes or something like that, and figuring it out. But this is the part of car buying that, if you guys don't know, this is just one of the, I would say, worst parts of it, just because there's so much to go through. Well, after 24 hours of processes, going back and forth, kind of annoying, because I had to describe to them like 5 times that I don't work for Google. Like, they think I'm an employee at Google Incorporated. I just don't think these companies understand what YouTube is. But your boy we're approved, we're good. I am so excited. I get the car on Friday. It is now Wednesday. So throughout the day today, I'm gonna go cleaning out my car. I have to put all the stock parts that I have for it in the car, like the stock wheels, the stock exhaust. Like, I gotta do all that, clean it all out, make sure all my stuff is gone. I'm driving my Hyundai anyway, so I'm not even worried about driving the car. So let's go ahead, clean out the beloved M4. I had it for 14 months total. This white balance is terrible. Need something to put everything in. Oh man. What a day. I think I actually want to pull the car up to the top of the parking deck, because it's, as you can see, very dark in here. So it is raining out a little bit, but not too bad. I gotta clean all this stuff out. I guess I'll leave the camera here. That didn't take long. It literally took me 2 minutes. Was not bad at all. But now I have to load all this stuff up. I'm probably gonna slowly load all this stuff up into the car, like the stock stuff. But this is all I had, was one bag. I kept it really minimal. I don't like a lot of junk in there. All right, time to load up the car, all the stock parts, and move it. Few things on here that I have to go ahead and put in the car. For example, the wheels, they are aftermarket, but the tires are stock. So the wheels, there's a diffuser on here, if you can see. This is an aftermarket exhaust. And then besides that, there's some paddle shifters on the inside, but that's really it. The car has a lot of room, and I think they're just gonna have a less room. I'm not trying to knock this camera over. Another thing you guys might not know, I'm very meticulous with certain things. So like car washing, I have tons of Adams polishes. Not sure if you guys know what that is. I've got double buckets. I've got all these different cleaning kits. I got gallons. I have so much because I'm very particular with what I use. The specific place that I'm living at right now, they ended up shutting off the water for winter. So I have not been able to wash my car for a solid 3 months, but I've been getting somebody else to come out and wash it. And my new place that I'm moving to in 3 weeks, that doesn't have a car wash, or it doesn't have a hose either. So I've got like a foam can and I got everything, but I just can't use it. All right, so it is currently Friday. I get to pick up the car tomorrow. I'm very excited. I thought I was gonna be able to pick up the car today, but it turns out he's not getting back till later tonight. It's also a little bit rainy and tomorrow's gonna be a little bit nicer, so it'll be nicer to be able to go pick it up. Not sure whether to be able to drive it without any worries of getting dirty or whatever. But currently right now, I thought I'd let you guys know that I'm going through my entire closet and I'm making a new section of my website called Current Closet Rotation or something, where basically I'm gonna be putting items up for sale that I wasn't planning on selling or that are in my closet currently that I'm still wearing. So they're items that I don't want to part with, but at the right price I will. So for example, the off-white UNC one, I don't wear those that much. Like I go in phases. Like I haven't worn these in probably, I don't know, 3 weeks. I just cleaned them. They're in really good condition and the value's gone up on them. So I figured I'm gonna go ahead, I'll put them up for sale. If they don't sell, that's fine, I just keep them. But if somebody wants them, it's not gonna be like, typically when I put shoes up on my website, they're steel. I try to do it like $50 to $100 under market. I'm gonna be pricing these pretty much at the market. So if anybody wants them, they can get them, but I'm not gonna be giving like crazy steals because I don't want to get rid of them like right away. But other than that, with my car, everything's pretty much done. I do have to get the exhaust over to him at some point. Right now, it's just a waiting game, and whenever I get that text to come through tomorrow, that's gonna be it. All right, guys, so we're on the way. We're actually like 13 minutes away. I usually rip in this little on-ramp right here, but I got a lot of stuff in the car. So I want to give you guys a little bit of backstory right before we pick up the car with me with cars and my history of cars. And basically, my first car, I had a truck actually. I've had a lot of cars, but 5 cars. I had a truck, and it was just a regular truck, and I didn't do much. I added aftermarket wheels and bigger tires to kind of make it look a little bit more aggressive. It was 2-wheel drive. It was nothing really anything. But when I first got into modding was my next car, which was a Ford Fusion, which I ended up putting lowering springs and exhaust on. That's when I started going to car meets. That's when I started getting involved. And so that was kind of like the basis of it. After that, I went and bought a 6-speed manual Mustang, and that was like one of my favorites just because I love driving a manual. It's so much fun to go through the gears. I modified that like crazy. I did full exhaust. I put coilovers, I put wheels, I put everything that I could do cosmetically to it. I just didn't really build a motor or anything because it was a V6. It didn't have that much power, like 300 horsepower. Not a lot there, but it was still fun because it was a manual and all that. Then I went to a Mercedes. It was a C-Class W204. I put some wheels on it, I lowered it, and besides that, I didn't really do anything. I just kind of had it as like a nice car. Had that for a year and a half, and I missed driving, and so that's when I ended up getting this M4, which is my dream car. I was around it all the time. I worked at a BMW dealership. I was sitting there driving them during the day. I get so excited when I get into one of the cars, and ended up getting one, and I was very happy to get it. But the reason why, because this was my dream car, but the reason why I want to go to the next step is just because this car is like perfect. It's like comfort on the inside. It handles amazing, has great power. It's got all the interior stuff, but it's not like that raw for me. And the car that I'm getting, you get the feeling of what you're driving. You get that experience. Whereas this, for a daily driver, and if you don't, this is like I feel like this is like a perfect overall car. Like this and the M3 are like so great, but I need something a little bit more raw, and you're gonna see what that is. It's got a similar engine, twin turbo, V6, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, we're 0.3 miles away. We're about to turn in. I don't know if they're gonna have a car out front. So how this works, it's like in the back is where they keep most of the cars. They usually have a few out front. Usually has like his CTSV wagon and a few other of the cars. Because the dealership is mainly of the cars that I'm buying. If there's some out front, I don't want to give that away. But we're pulling up. I feel like keep it out front. I see a silver one. Oh, there's like 3 out there. Woo! We're about, oh man, I'm excited. Yep, there's a CTSV. There's a silver one. There's a gray one of the one I'm getting. That's it. Oh, there's a red one too. There's 3 of them. Bruh. We're here, and it's time. Let's go in. We gotta do some paperwork. We gotta go through a whole bunch of stuff, and I won't record all of it, but I'll record some of it, so let's go. Woo! So I can't turn around right now because you might be able to see a reflection, but just waiting for the owner to come out so we can go over everything. What kind of hint can I show them? I show them like the spoiler. This isn't mine, but let me just show you the spoiler. Here's a little hint. That's it. That's all you get. Goodbye, M4. been a good ride. Car is very beautiful, very fun. I'm just dragging this out because I'm waiting for him to come. So we're in the back. I'm not gonna show you too much. We have, you guys think this is it right here? Another BMW. Nice little wagon here, CTS Cadillac. Actually, let's show them the cars right out there. Should we just show them it's running right now? Here is my new car, a Lotus 1989. Just kidding, I don't know the year. This is not my car. I could not go into a car this old, honestly. 25th anniversary edition. Alright guys, now it's time for the supercar mystery box portion of this video because I wanted to title it supercar mystery box just to kind of tie it in with the stuff that I normally do. So this is our mystery box right here. Let's go ahead and open this up. You can see we have a nice Gucci hoodie here. I have one that's very similar to this. These people really know me, man. We got a nice pair of shoes, off-white shoes. What? Dang, I'm giving away the same pair of shoes. Follow the giveaway in the description. And then we got another shirt in here. Whoa, that's got a logo on it. Whoa, I can't show that. Whoa, a bottle with the logo on it. I can't show you that. Hold on. We have a Louis Vuitton bag. What's in here? We got, whoa, there's a key. What could this be to? Let's go see. Dang, man, I wonder what this could be. Dang, dude, I wonder what this could be. Like, have you guys ever seen a key that's like this? Like, I don't know what this could be. There's a logo on it, but I've never seen it before. My car is usually parked right here. There's a nice reserved parking spot, but that's not it. Let's just see if it works. Like, you guys hear an alarm or like a beep? I think I hear something. It's getting closer. Like, there's that force. Ooh, baby. Is this it? It's not beeping. This was close. This was close to being an option, though. I think I hear it like one floor up, bruh. I think I hear it up here. No way. Alright, so there is the car. We have the 2015 Nissan GTR R35. This is a black edition, which is a special edition, which includes a few little things like different wheels. It includes a carbon fiber spoiler, as well as Recaro race seats on the interior with a little bit of red hits everywhere. I'm so excited. So this car has 11,000 miles. This car has barely been driven after 3.5 years. So the one owner, this car is so, it does not feel real that I've been able to drive this car. And I have to thank you guys. You guys have made this possible. Like, without your support, this would not be possible. So thank you guys so much for supporting. I want to go drive it. I want to modify, I want to exhaust, like I want to do all this stuff to it. This is going to be a car I'm keeping for a while. The last one I didn't keep for an insane amount of time, but this one I have a good feeling about it. So I am so excited. Shout out to the guys over at Nexus Auto. They are literally in Atlanta the #1 GTR dealer. Like, they have like 10 at a time. They just sold like 4 in the past day. Like, it's crazy. I'm so excited. Oh, this car is beautiful, and we need to drive it. Whatever, man. I'm speechless. So I'm gonna check back in with you guys in a minute inside. It's a little bit cold out here. It's not perfectly dry for a nice cruise, but look at this. Look how beautiful. Look, just take away. I hope you guys enjoyed me letting you guys in on a little bit of the car side of things. Just something a little bit different. It's fun for me to make some different type of content. If there's any other YouTubers, if you're like into this kind of thing or you want to find out more about cars and stuff, there's a few other YouTubers that'll link down below that I really like to watch right now. Like TJ Hunt's one of them. Goon Squad's a fun channel to watch. And there's just a couple other people that like Stradman. There's a few guys that are on YouTube in the car community that are doing great things. Like, they show modifying cars and the whole all 9. A lot of you guys see me in their comments because I'm watching all the videos. So if you guys are going to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Nexus again for going ahead and making this all possible. I'll see you guys next time. This is Harrison signing out.